morning. We are going to make a Louisiana Crunch cake. And the first thing we have to do is cream the butter. Then we'll add some sugar, but we have to cream the butter first. We have 2 sticks of unsalted butter here. Now, first thing we gotta do is get this light and fluffy, maybe. It doesn't take much to entertain me. We can add the sugar. Start adding the eggs. Okay. That is pretty well incorporated. So what we're going to do now is we have 4 eggs that we're going to add one at a time. One. And 2. Okay, so we're going to add the last egg. And we're going to wipe down this bowl a little bit. Make sure we got all of our butter and sugar. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead. We have 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. It's just a little. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And we have a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Now this is dessert. Nobody said it was low calorie. Now this is light and fluffy. Let me gather the rest of my ingredients and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now what we've got here is our 3 cups of cake flour. We also have baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So we're going to add the dry ingredients to the cake flour. And we'll stir those a little bit to combine them so that they're somewhat uniform. Now what we're going to do is we're going to alternate the flour and 1 cup of buttermilk. So I think we'll start with the flour first. About a cup. Now, we'll take about 1/2 cup of the buttermilk. Pretty much all buttermilk nowadays is what's considered cultured buttermilk, and you can make your own. The only thing you have to do is take 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of either lemon juice or vinegar, and you have the same thing as cultured buttermilk. That's pretty close to a cup. Okay, we're going to take the rest of our buttermilk. Yeah, it looks well incorporated, nice and airy and fluffy. So I'm going to say that's good. Now, give me just a minute to clear out my workspace, and I'll bring you right back. Okay. So what we're going to do is we have a bundt pan here, and we're going to give it a light spray of oil. And that's it. Now what we're going to do is now you can use granulated sugar for this, but we have some turbinado, or raw sugar, but they call it sugar in the raw. We got about 1/8 of a cup here. And we also have a 1/4 cup of sweetened coconut. This is going to form the crunch to our crunch cake. So now we are ready to pour this. Okie dokie. Equalize this just a little bit. Now this, give it a couple shakes, see if there's any air bubbles in it. We'll stick this in the oven and we'll bring it back when we remove it. Ta-da! This is my first time for a Louisiana Crunch cake. Ta-da! Looks very nice. They're good. Very light, fluffy. Got a nice crunchy outside crust. That's why they call it a Louisiana Crunch cake. Try this and enjoy. Bye-bye.